Hello and welcome. My name is Ash, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Knows Travel. Today we're going to be doing a travel advisor training for Norwegian Cruise Line. We're going to do a deep dive on them, kind of find out everything that they have to offer us as travel advisors. And then we're also going to do kind of a booking. All right, we're going to walk through a booking today and see exactly how much easier it is now, I feel like, to use them than it was before. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the first part. Now, if you're not registered with them, to get registered, all you have to do is go to the travel cafe in our back office, then go to a supplier request form, select NCL, and then fill out the information. But of course, I'm already registered and logged in. So let's talk about the website. So first, right off the bat, we have NCLU, which is their university. This will teach you everything you need to know about Norwegian. They even have their own like little degree system. They teach you about Cruise Next, which is where people can put money towards their future cruises. Deck plans, itineraries, Latitude Rewards Program. That's their booking rewards program. NCL, itinerary changes, and then travel protection. There are two different types of travel protection that you can offer your clients, so it will go over that for you. Now, the second tab over, the marketing headquarters, this is what I typically use the most. They have their own co-branded website now under NCL Connect. Looks like this. You can pick which website you want, and you can also pick your own website here. This is just your personal one. It'll also let you kind of co-brand any website page that they have on their website as well. So if we click this link here, and let me open it real quick in another tab for you, it's actually pretty cool. It goes in depth here and has their kind of deals, but it will not let them book. It will just say contact me, okay? But if you have somebody that wants to look at the cruises, but they don't know what they want to really do yet, send them this website. It's great for that. So let's go back here. I also use the image library a lot. It will have the full system for images, videos, etc. Order collateral that you can have sent to your house, their current promotions, and then they have their own little setup here, sells the itineraries that are most popular in their own store. Okay. The next part is the Quest booking system. This is the old one. That's why it says Legacy next to it. If you open this, it looks scary. Here we go. Oh, it won't even let me up. It won't even let me in. It's kind of old. You see all that? Okay. We're not going to use this guy anymore, but I want to show it to you because there's a big difference. Watch this. Look how nicer this one is. Wow. And it's one that I was working on. I was working on a cruise here. So it saves them. It does everything fancy, and we'll get into that in a second. But I just want to show you the difference between these two so you don't make the same mistake that I used to make using the Legacy one, which is a lot scarier. Latitudes look up. This is going to be the rewards program. You can look that up. Their e-docs, you can send those out 30 days before your clients leave. TA reduced rates, you can check those out there. Cruise First is going to be where you can purchase credit for them. Or if they want to purchase credit, they can purchase it here. Cruise Next report is basically the report for people who have bought Cruise Next. And then the FCC report, which doesn't pertain to us. Lastly, we have all of this here. If you have a commission inquiry, they haven't been paid out or something, of course, contact Archer first, but they have two things about commission here. Now, I don't really use anything else other than that, but I do use the Quest the most, right? So let's go ahead and get into that. So I would say this site is like a face update because it is very nice. It's going to pull up anything that you've looked in the past. Even if it's booked, it'll appear here until you mark it off. You can find reservations in here. The guests, you can look them up because you kind of create like a profile for them. And then if they have the Cruise First purchase, you can make it in here as well, or you can search it. Okay, so I'm going to close this guy out. We're going to have some matching results already for us. That's nice. So let's go ahead and get started with how it works for their cruise booking system. We'll go ahead and select Florida. Oh, that's not it. What was that? Okay, leave that, leave that. Let's pick some dates here. Okay, now let me show you something really cool about them too. You see those guests? We can add up to 5 people in one room. We're gonna do that. You can also add, well, not 5, you can actually add, let me see, 8 people total in one room. They have a big enough room for that. And then you can add another stateroom too, if you wanna do more than one stateroom. Not bad, right? All right, so today we're gonna have 5 guests, and then we're gonna hit port call, not port call, sorry, departure. You have a couple of Florida options here: Jacksonville, Tampa, Orlando, New York City, no, Miami. That's what I want. So I'm gonna do Miami. Don't need that. That's if you want it to go to any certain ports. So let's take a look and see what we have here. Oh, duration. Let's do. All right. Now you can compare the cruise lines. You can compare up to 3. If you click that and then you click the cruise lines, you can just hit compare. You can also assign them in there if you like what you're comparing. So if they want cruise protection, we're just going to hit decline. It's going to decline all of them. Okay, we'll hit decline on this one. And then you can even come in here and pick the room you want. So that gives me an ocean view. Okay, oh, that's going to give me a way bigger price. Wow. All right. Let me see. This is all that they have available. Is that all they have available? Yeah. So they only have the ocean view in the stateroom. I wanted to give you more options. Let me get rid of these people. Oh, we just need 2 people. Okay. I want more options, please. Okay, there we go. We like that a lot better, right? So we want this club balcony MC. This is a guarantee room. I like that. And then inside guarantee, they don't have any ocean view or balcony guarantees. They don't have that. So we could technically just come here. And then we have the total. We click assign. And then it brings you down. Like you're good. Continue booking in. Has all the details, how you can price compare. Just like that. And you can continue. Okay. Now, it's going to take you to pricing and offers, and you can continue out. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. If you go back, okay, I know I did that kind of quickly because it's pretty easy to do. It's kind of something like you just get in there and pick what you want. And I like selecting it through this. It's easier this way. But if we were to go back and we've got it set up like this, okay, and we're going to hit cancel. You have to hit cancel first. We'll select this cruise line. It's already assigned. Okay, fine. Then let's go. Let me unassign it. Hold on. I have to unassign this. Back to search results. Let me just compare. Yeah. Oh, snap. Change. Okay. Now, I want to do this a different way just in case you don't want to do all of that work. So let's go back one more time. And back to search results. Okay, now I'm fresh where I was. Sorry, I was trying to show you different options. So let's just say we choose this one because it's the cheapest. When you come through here and you book it this way, it gets a little bit complicated. I'm going to show you why. So we want that MC room. Okay, that's the guaranteed one. That's the good deal. It's going to show you the cheapest price. Here's that club balcony. We know this is a guarantee, but it will not tell you that's a guarantee unless it's a guarantee only. This is the price that they're going to give us. Then we have to look at the decks. It's on 8 and 9. So we have to come over here and then we have to select the room. See how this is like, it's getting a little fishy here, right? So now we got to go to 8 or 9 and then we have to find that specific room. See, those are BFs. Let's see. BF also. There we go. There's an MC room. Okay. You can do a list too, if you want. Did you see the price jump significantly? You can do it like this too. And the blue ones are the matching rooms. So any of these work. I bet if I select this one, it'll probably go down. Yeah. And it tells you what connecting room it is. That's pretty cool. And it has the images in here. I like that. Makes it easier. But port side, it's the same price. So I feel like you get lost in the sauce here. That's why I like to just do that way. Okay. You can continue on and do the pricing, etc. But I'm going to bring it back one more time. And I'm going to do it the way I typically do it because I just feel like it's easier for you guys. So what I do is compare, and then boom, boom. I know which one I'm picking, right? We're doing the Encore one. So then I'm going to hit decline. They don't want insurance. Let's just say they didn't. And then we're going to do MC here. Now see the price then rose again. Isn't that crazy how it keeps rising? All right, fine. Continue, and then stateroom. It's the same thing. I just don't feel like I struggled with this as much as I did last time. But that works. Fine. And I feel like the price there is cheaper. I swear, once you get out of that compare site, it gets a little higher. Okay. All right, so you probably won't have this problem. Now, here's the second part that I like about them is the unlimited open bar specialty dining. So these are what's available for the offers. If I take this stuff off, the price will do a lot. Okay. All right. These are all the discount programs they have. So let's see. It's not changing, so maybe it's not going to affect the price. Let's see what's available. There's our commission. There's the onboard credit. There's the onboard credit reversal. And then the offers applied. Okay. Okay, so it's still the same as what they're offering us. But nothing's included. That's why it's not taking it off. So if it had the like specialty open bar that was included, it would show it here, but that's not part of the offer. So it doesn't matter. This is what they have. You can do this, the service, prepaid service charge. This is going to be for gratuities per person, obviously. And then if they want to do airport where they're flying in at, you can put that information in. And then flex days here. This is if you want to see the airfare pricing. If you don't, keep going. We're now on continue to guest details. It's going to make me select something, isn't it? What's your problem? Oh, I already went to it. Duh. Okay, search for existing guest, create new guest. We know that. And then travel protection, if they want to add it, you can put it on there. It tells you exactly what covers it. This is the cashback one. And then they have you can just learn exactly what they are there. At least do the essentials. I feel like the essentials is good, but if you have somebody that's really like spending a lot of money, because these cruise lines, especially Norwegian, can get pretty pricey. So then we have add-ons if they have a special request, like if it's their birthday, back, okay. Put the beds together, twin beds, they have all kinds of stuff in here. And then it comes to the last part. But I can't get to the last part because I have to put in their names. So you can see that they were going to give them onboard credit, but they reversed it because I probably picked a different fare. So pay attention to what's in here. Also tells you your commission right here too. So it's pretty easy to book in, right? And then when I look at the price summary, it makes way more sense. So you can either technically go through the way I went, or you can compare like this, or you can just hit cancel and just select it too. However you want to do it. And I also like to screenshot this part right here to get all these details. And if I come in here and I open it like this, and now I'm in the staterooms, right? You can get the same thing back here. Okay, so I like Norwegian. It's great. They have a lot of different options, and $2,100 for 2 people to go on a 7-day cruise for a balcony. What was it, like a club suite or balcony suite, whatever that. It's pretty in depth there. Let me see if I can get information on it. Yeah, okay, it's assigned. And then when we pick the stateroom, you can look here. Look how nice this room is. That's a pretty nice room. And that's $2,100 for 2 people for 7 days. That's not bad at all. I really like that. So just be careful with this little system. They're very complicated, okay? If we were to go back real quick, how deep in? I'm only 16 minutes in. All right, let's try this. So let's go back and let's pick another one. If we go, the one I did with the 5 people, I just did a booking in here. And I did 5 people, and listen, look, and I did a 7-day. I'm pretty sure it was the Joy, so it must have been a different departure. Yeah, it was the Joy. I don't know where. Maybe if I change the ports here. Okay. I want to show you guys what it looks like with the deal involved. Because mine had a bunch of different cool deals that I could choose from. But I gave them the bare minimum because they had a lot of people and they had a budget of like $3,800, and I was like, I'm on the wrong one. And I was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to do a lot with that, but we're going to figure it out. Pretty sure I did Orlando. Let's see. It keeps disappearing when I get close to it. All right. Yeah, I did Orlando. Okay. So here we have this one. I'm pretty sure I did the one that was cheaper. And we did a suite too. So we'll just pick, this one's good. Okay, there's that one. Pretty sure this is what I did. Looks very common. Okay, sounds great. We're going to change it. It's because I changed everything in here, so it's just prompting me to change it again. And then with 5 people, it's going to tell me the capacity. So it's only going to really provide people that can really fit. So I did this family suite right here. This is the one I booked. So let's just say, let's assign it. Okay. Continue. And then where it's available at is this right here. You see it? This is going to be like the other rooms are available here, but this one right here is telling you where it's available. So look how big this room is. Watch this. Oh, that's so nice. It has 2 bedrooms. The one I got the price for, it was only $3,800. I don't know what they're doing with $74, but maybe the deal's no longer there. But look at that nice room. I like that. All right. So we selected the room. We got to assign it. Assign. And then let's continue to pricing and offers. So before I do that, let's open it. Take a look at it. What's included? Offers applied. There it is. More at sea beverage package. More at sea dining package. Okay. Beverage and dining package is included. That's going to add quite a bit of money on there. And then the commission $600, but let's see what happens when I take all this stuff off. Now the price drops significantly. My commission's still the same. I like that. They took away that onboard credit. That's really strange. They weren't doing that the other day. They must have lost their little deal thing that they had. There's the gratuity that you can add. If you want to configure air, you can do that. And it's the same thing each time. All right. So do you guys feel comfortable with this? I feel like this one is way easier than it seems. And they do have some really good deals. Like that 7-day cruise for 2 people, that's not bad. Even for 5 people, that covers a lot, right? So kind of feel like how I start my cruise is always I go through Agent Universe, I price compare. Then once I price compare and I find the best, I go there. Don't count out NCL, okay, guys? NCL is not like the worst, and it's kind of like a fancier cruise line. They have a lot of like specialty dining options and just kind of different things than your usual cruise. So make sure that you guys keep this as an option for your guests and check out their deals before you get to that part, that they offer, because not everybody has to have a unlimited open bar. But if they wanted to, you can add it in there and it'll make the price go up. I have to refresh it. But it'll fix the price for you at least, so you can add that. So sometimes with a lot of the cruise lines, you can't add in stuff like that, right? Now it's not going to let me add it back because I took it off. Did it add it back? No, because I took it off. Okay, fine. But you guys get the idea. Careful when you unclick stuff in here. You can see. And it tells you exactly what they're allowed. Excursion credits. Oh, okay. Stay connected. All right. So that's kind of the basic breakdown for you guys of NCL. I want you guys to understand that they have a lot of good stuff. They have a co-brand website. They have cruise credit that you guys can buy for clients. They have the ability to add multiple rooms. The group setting in here is going to come in with the adding the group rooms. So you would have to do something along the lines of this. I haven't really booked a group cruise in here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They don't have like direct centers for the group cruises. So I would probably call them to make sure how to verify that one. But this will get you through a typical booking with NCL. All right. So if you have any questions or if you need more information, just let me know in the comments below. I'm here to help, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for my YouTube channel so that you guys can always get notified when I do go live. I will be live tomorrow too, so I'll see you guys then.